Hey guys, welcome to another Mind Right Monday. Today we're going to talk about 3 quotes to help you stop taking things so personal. Hey guys, welcome back to another Mind Right Monday. I'm Bonnie Kelly. Dude, I am so excited to be bringing you some amazing epicness today, which is 3 powerful quotes on how you can stop taking things so personal. Now, taking things personal is what's going to lead to a lot of suffering, right? These are the unspoken expectation, the unconscious thought patterns that we have where we can be offended and hurt by things that other people say and do. Whereas what we can do is begin to separate that other people's stuff is other people's stuff that doesn't have anything to do with us. So let's dive into the first quote and we can dissect these as we go, which is, "Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality and their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering." Miguel Ruiz. Man, this is probably a legendary quote. I have heard this one over and over again in the years I've been in personal development, and it's so true. I mean, when you get a good one, you get a good one. I mean, he's talking about needless suffering. And if you really evaluate your life, I bet there's a lot of times where you're needlessly suffering because suffering happens in our minds. It is things that we obsess over, the toxicity, the negativity, the shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, hoo-hoo. In the mind, right? We have all of this toxicity where we're offended by things, we're taking things personally, when in reality, 90% of the time, it has nothing to do with you. Even if it's projected or lobbied at you, it might not have anything to do with you. We have to build our emotional resiliency, our force field, in recognizing that this is my reality, that is your reality, and sometimes our realities collide. And when we have a collision, there's going to be damage. But we can minimize our damage if we have a force field for this toxicity, where we can separate other people's actions, behaviors, or inactions from our personal being. That it doesn't mean that you're not enough, doesn't mean that you're not lovable, it doesn't mean that they don't care, it doesn't mean that you suck, it doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that they're a human having a human experience, which is flawed, imperfect, and messy, just like you are in your personal bubble. All right, let's lead to the next one, which is, "I can't always control what goes on outside, but I can always control what goes on inside." Dr. Dyer. I'm sure you guys know this about me already by now, but Dr. Dyer is one of my favorites. I love this man, and I was devastated the day that he chose to pass, the day that he ended up passing on. But he left us with some legacy, some awesome epicness of personal dev. And this is a good one, is that we can't control things outside of us. So when we want to learn to stop taking things so personally, we have to expand our consciousness, expand the way you think about things, expand the narrow-mindedness, which can be our opinions of things. When we recognize that you can't control how other people behave, how they respond, how they react, we can't control, what choices they make or decisions they make. All we can do is control how we respond to that. And even though our initial reaction might be defensive, protection, anger, frustration, it doesn't have to be the only response. So we have to recognize that you have this inner control to be able to navigate and influence these outwards experiences, but you can't control them. And it's a powerful way to not take things so personally when you can just focus on managing the inner world versus always so worried about managing the outer one. All right, that leads me to my third and final one, which is, "We often add to our pain and suffering by being overly sensitive, overreacting to minor things, and sometimes taking things too personal." The Dalai Lama. I adore this man. He is wise beyond his many years, but he talks so powerfully about ending needless suffering, not participating or overreacting or being so sensitive to things that happen in our life. Shit happens. Let's be real. Things are going to happen that are going to suck. They're not going to work well. They're not going to feel right. And it happens. And when we can recognize that pain is inevitable, you're going to feel pain and rejection and abandonment and abuse. You're going to have something in your life that's going to suck. But your choice, the inner choice, like Wayne Dyer is saying, you get to choose to suffer or not. And that's exactly what the Dalai Lama is saying too, is that we get to choose whether or not we want to react to these situations. Now, getting to that point requires discipline, training, and work. In fact, that's what I call mind-fu, right? Like it's flexing your mindfulness muscles, you're knowing yourself, removing your triggers, that moving into that state of compassion and understanding instead of so reactive and defensive and automatic. But that requires a lot of work on your effort. However, it is possible. So if you are over it, like completely done, feeling like I'm just so super sensitive, I'm taking everything personal, I'm miserable because I'm constantly reacting and regretting and all of these external things that you don't like, then let's do the inner work to change so we can have an outwardly different experience. It is possible. And with the right training and the right work, it can be possible for you too. So I want you to take one of these affirmations or one of these quotes this week and make it your mantra. I want you to have it in the back of your head playing over and over and over again, reminding you it's not about me. It's not about me. I can't control that. I can control this. It's not about me. It's not about me. I can't control that, but I can control this. And when you can begin to start taking ownership of this inner world and this inner working, then you truly can be an unstoppable force for good for the rest of the world as well. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Until then, I'm Bonnie Kelly. Hey guys, did you enjoy this video? As always, they were brought to you from a viewer like you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you guys, and we love, love, love bringing you more content each and every week. So also, if you're ready to start taking the work now and start doing something different for you, go over and check out the 21dayemotionaldetox.com. This program is epic, and in 10 minutes less a day, you can begin to train your mind to think and respond differently than what you have been before. All the skills and tools are there, ready, available for you at just a few clicks of the mouse. The link is provided for you below, and until next time, I'm Bonnie Kelly. Mwah!